Hey guys, welcome back to another serving of food for thought. Of course, not everything in the reading will resonate with you, so I encourage you to take what does and leave the rest. However, if this resonates, or you just so happen to like this reading, let me know by commenting down below or liking this video. So let's jump right into the energy here. Holy Spirit, what is the message? What is the message here for the collective energies? What are the cards here that best represent the reading? Someone's feeling trapped, stuck, locked down. This could be a mental prison or just feeling like they're at their lowest. But I feel this is someone who ignored you, and they may have a history of doing it. This is someone who is repeating patterns and ignoring the signs, being dismissive about the things they have chosen in life. But now I sense this energy is going through a dark night of the soul and facing an inner truth. This energy is facing an inner truth when it comes to a path that they chose to take, and they could be reflecting on their choices and reflecting on the drama they created. This is someone who created a lot of problems because they were thirsty for attention, possibly even overreacting. This energy took a risk in the wrong direction, causing something with you to be final. Someone took a risk causing something to be final with a twin flame energy, possibly even a soulmate. Please take it how it resonates with your message. But this is a deep bond or connection, even a spiritual connection, where someone is trying to come to terms with the memories, the good times. This energy is looking back, feeling trapped, and they're trying to find some type of resolution, make some type of sense of what they're going through, but they're coming up empty. This energy feels like a clown. Someone feels ashamed for what they have done, and they're looking back on the secrets and the conflict they caused. I feel there could be something they're keeping inside, but I also feel like this energy wasn't seeing something for what it was. Wow, this energy wasn't seeing something for what it was when it comes to outside influences, because there are definitely others involved that they were blinded to. I feel something went to the extreme, but this energy stayed in denial. This energy refused to see something when it comes to outside influences, bad company, and they could be searching for answers, possibly even seeking revenge. Yet this energy is upset about pushing you away because something has become final. I feel like there's an end to a cycle where someone has learned some very valuable lessons, and this energy is sitting in a space where they're trying to come to terms with what they're dealing with, and it's a very hard pill to swallow. This is someone who is wanting to take a risk. Someone is wanting to take a risk on their environment, something they anchored themselves to, and they're trying to keep something together, but this energy is wanting to escape. They feel like they can no longer hold on. They're wanting to take a risk at bringing justice their way. I feel like this is someone who wants to make a proposal, make some type of offer to you. But I feel this is an offer stemming from their pain. Someone wants to make an offer, a blind offer that may go to the extreme. This energy is making an offer out of ego that is very unhealthy, very toxic, possibly even forbidden. But this energy is running, feeling lost, and making decisions from a very hurt place. This is someone who is making decisions from a hurt space because they were blinded to something when it comes to a third party or an outside interference. They felt like they needed time, but this energy just needed to learn a valuable lesson, something that they were too impulsive or immature to see. But as I said before, someone has a history of something, and they needed to be illuminated. Someone needed to see something for themselves. This is why they were left behind. Someone was left behind for their childish behavior, and now they feel like they're boxed in. There's an empty environment. This energy feels like an empty shell, and they could be on the pursuit to reconcile with you. Their emotions are like waves. Things are in and out. Wow. Their emotions are very unpredictable, but I also feel this energy is very sneaky. This is someone who is holding on to lustful ways, but this energy is also coming out as a free spirit. Someone's tired of people talking, but this energy is also thinking of you, trying to keep the faith, but they know that it's going to be hard to make something up with you. Someone's not seeing the signs. They're wanting to just pop up and surprise you, but something is frozen. Something is frozen after leaving or disappearing, leaving something unanswered. Now they feel like someone is stringing them along as they once did you. Someone has their emotions bottled up. They know they shattered something when it comes to love. They regret giving in to a side piece and giving up family because now they feel like they're cursed. Someone is going through a very negative time in life, and this energy is tired of pretending they don't miss you. But I feel this energy needs to close one door to open another. Yet I feel this energy does not have the tools to do so. This is someone who is completely triggered. Triggered by what they're going through, and they're trying to make a decision, wanting to be free of what they're going through. But I feel there is a lot of ups and downs when dealing with this energy. A lot of good, a lot of bad, a rush of feelings while this energy is going through a roller coaster of emotions. Someone is wanting to reach out to you, talk to you about something. But they're also feeling like it won't be as easy as they thought it would be. This is someone who is definitely reflecting on what they have versus what they had. And they're regretting allowing others to put a key in their back or change their mind about you. Wow. This is someone who is believing you would play some type of game with them or play them in some type of way. When I feel like you are not playing any type of game here. I feel like this is someone who was believing you would play them when you were the one true member of the team. Now they're hoping you haven't given up on them, as they now see what they chosen in spite of you is their true setback. This is someone who is definitely in deep thought about their choices of what they gave into, and things are definitely a gamble, a risk. They know something was forbidden. Someone knows they took something too far, and something could be illuminated to them in regards to their childish ways. Yet I also feel like they're about to take something to the extreme. Someone's in their ego, about to take a risk. Someone's wearing a poker face. So someone's not being real about their emotions or their intention, and they're about to seek justice on their own. Someone feels like they were taken advantage of, or someone got over on them. But I feel this is someone who is just upset that they got played. Let's get some more energy here, Holy Spirit. What is the messages here? Someone is definitely in pain and in silence. Someone feels like they have pushed you away for the last time. They've caused too much pain. It should have only been you. Yet this energy gave into lust or their weaknesses. Someone's ex is involved, and someone's regretting being all caught up by their ego. Wow, someone's definitely upset about giving in, and they're quiet about it. Someone's not talking about what they're going through. Someone knows that you put a lot of energy into the connection. You're coming out as a sweetheart energy, someone who has a big heart. Yet this is someone who will put you in a space where you feel you had to guard that heart. All because of the pain. Someone's making you wait, or someone feels like you're making them wait. Someone feels like you're punishing them for taking a risk or a gamble. Now they're realizing how deep the connection was with you. Someone's realizing how deep something was. Now they're somewhat in regret because they're wounded. Someone is wounded and vengeful. This is someone who wants to return to your energy. This energy wants to return because they feel left out. This energy wants to return because they feel left out of the support. But this energy is very suspicious. Very suspicious when it comes to forgiveness and temptation, because many of you are protecting self. You're protecting what you're wanting to nurture or ride for. You're protecting what you want to put your energy into, because you're not wanting to take a risk on an old flame who breadcrumbed you. This energy is very curious, but they feel like a fool. Someone feels like a fool for being ruthless with a real one. Someone knows that you are a real energy, the real deal. Now they're curious about your energy because you've gone silent or distant. Someone is living a nightmare, telling half-truths, connected to the wicked ways. This energy is frustrated because they're out of options. Someone's out of options and dealing with the critics because they have no loyalty to anyone. I feel like this energy is swept up in some type of masquerade or facade where there is addictions and very toxic energy surrounding them. And I feel this is causing them to reflect on the memories, the wounds that they have caused, and it's causing them to be more vengeful because it's making them uncomfortable. I feel someone played a lot of games here. Now they're feeling like they're tired of the games because now these games are starting to be played on them. This energy is being strategic as well as cutthroat when it comes to changes they're about to make. I feel these changes are unforgiving, kind of ruthless, cutthroat, somewhat on the edge where it will leave you speechless. Someone's about to do some things that you didn't think they would ever do or have the heart to do. This is trickster energy of someone who has a scarce mindset. Someone's about to use time to cause some type of confusion.
Food for thought.
This is someone who has a very childlike way of doing things. They're very immature and also making some type of accusation. Someone is making an accusation when it comes to a third-party energy. I feel they have a heavy hand in a situation. They're not being honest about their position in this situation, but they're trying to get you on their side. They're very territorial, and they're hiding an agenda. In fact, this energy is being very quiet about something that they know needs to be revealed. Yet I feel there's still no authentic apology for something or someone they know is rare. This energy is still trying to control something when it comes to affairs of the heart. This is someone who has gaslighted you in the past, even though they knew you were the one. But I feel they could be bored in their current situation. They're hiding something. They know that you are a perfect match, but they feel locked down or captive by a situation they feel now is over their head. This is someone who is longing for you, but they are still unawakened. This energy is still unawakened, and there's some type of draining. There was wish fulfillment. Wow. Something didn't work out the way that they thought it would be. They are not compatible with the energies around them, and there's wish fulfillment to be uncaged from this. But I feel they're about to do it in a very deceptive way. Someone's about to ghost someone else, leave no closure. But I feel like this energy is constrained by the gossip, constrained by those who are seeing how weak they are, the fact that they need attention, or the fact that they are thinking about the past. Someone knows that they miss you. They don't like it. Someone knows that this energy is mourning the loss of you. There's envy when it comes to you. Someone knows they can't measure up to your energy. Wow. Someone's very bothered by your energy. Whether you have met this person or not, someone knows they can't measure up. They can't measure up to you. They're trying to control things in the background. Wow. And it just might be working because someone is completely lost. And I don't feel until things are said and done do they really understand how lost they truly are. Wow. As I said before, this is someone who's done a lot of things out of spite for you. Even making accusations with the third party, wanting you to be on their side. There's something to this. Because they're still playing some type of game. Some type of facade, a masquerade that they're frustrated by. Someone knows that you are the real deal, but I feel whatever they're about to do is about to leave you very speechless. Someone's about to be very strategic in revenge. But someone's about to make these choices from a very hurt space. This is someone who's about to come your way wearing their heart on their sleeve, hoping you do the same, yet I sense you have learned with this energy to trust what you see and not what you hear. And what you see is someone who is completely lost at who they should be or even could be. However, I feel if you are not sure who this energy was or is, they're about to show you. Let's get a little bit more energy here from a different deck. Holy Spirit, there's a messages here. There's a messages here for the collective energies. The cards here that best represent the reading. Yeah, there's something here unexpected. There's something unexpected that's making this energy hot and cold, hesitant to make some real decisions here. This is someone who knows that whatever is going on is over their head. And there could be multiple factors, multiple situations, or multiple people involved. And they can't charm their way out of this. Someone can't charm their way out of this. And they're thinking about the past. They're thinking about how they truly broke your heart, breadcrumbed you, or did something without reason. This is why they're hot and cold. There's no loyalty, and this energy is telling half truth. This is someone who knows they were at their best with you, yet they carry a lot of misplaced resentment. This energy carries a lot of misplaced resentment for you because you walked away instead of fighting for your position. But I sense that was rightfully so, because now they're stuck. Now they're stuck with something they never really wanted in the first place, trying to figure out why they chose the path that they chose over you, because they now see how valuable you truly are. Yet many of you are thinking they should have never broke their promises. They should have never broke the bond if they truly wanted to be with you. But I feel this energy was so lost, so rebellious, and just trying to prove a point. Yet they're about to reach out. This energy is about to reach out to you, even though they don't have any reason to. Not a real reason. But I feel this energy is about to reach out in an effort to get you to change your mind about something or see something their way. And I feel this energy is about to reach out thinking they know you well enough to knowingly or unknowingly involve you in something where they really don't care who they manipulate or hurt, as long as they get what they're seeking in the end. Because from what I can see, someone is trying to create an exit. Because for some reason, this energy believes they're going to add you to a situation where they're wanting to jump ship. They're wanting to jump ship to come back to you, hoping you won't take what they did seriously. But I feel something is just not going to go the way that they think. Because this energy is definitely suffering in silence and reflecting on their choices because they know the tables have turned. This energy knows the tables have turned when it comes to their reckless ways or the fact that they made you wait. And now they're trying to sneak out. Someone wishes they never moved in, never moved towards a toxic situation because now they don't know what to do. This energy is hoping you don't take them seriously or hold whatever they did against them because they're starting to catch on when it comes to this third party energy. They're starting to see that those around them was playing them from the start. Yet they only got played because they played the game. Now this energy doesn't know what to do. However, I do feel like they're about to take a risk. I feel like this energy is about to take a risk that will definitely cross the line. Because this energy is about to do something very unexpected when it comes to the love that they had with you. This energy is about to reach out and make a call. Someone's about to reach out and make a call, but I feel it may have heavy consequences because I feel like this phone call will only make things more complicated. Whatever this is that they're going through is connected to a web of lies as well as betrayal. Betrayal when it comes to a baby mama, the other woman, yet this energy is carrying guilt. Guilt when it comes to lies, drama, and the fact that they're about to backstab someone. This is coming out as a rebound, third-party energy here that they're completely stressed about. This is someone who is in pain when it comes to a toxic connection. They're realizing that love should never hurt, but this is someone who was pulling the strings in the beginning. They just don't like the fact that the tables have turned. Wow. I feel like this is someone who is about to make some type of offer concerning this third-party energy. This is what I feel is going to cross the line, make things more complicated, but I feel for many of you, your hands is already tied. You're not wanting to involve yourself. Many of you are already completely done. Many of you have already walked away, doing what you want because that was their energy. You're choosing self. Even though this energy is still attracted to you. Whatever this is may even come off as a joke. Many of you may even not take this energy seriously when they bring this to you. Make some type of offer. Make some type of suggestion. For many of you, I feel like you feel like you took this energy out of context. You didn't. You heard them right. As they will be speaking a truth through humor. Yet they're dead serious about some type of revenge when it comes to a third party or a false environment. And they'd rather you play along, even if it means you're being labeled the bad guy. As this energy is planning to hurt the third party by using you to do it. This is someone who's about to make something very complicated because their heart is broken or they feel they have been taken advantage of. But it's coming out as a dead end. Because this energy is still brokenhearted and trapped in this situation that they feel they can seduce their way out of, charm their way out of. But there is no way out. There's too many factors holding this energy bound, even financial ties. Someone is making something very complicated when they should just walk away in peace, walk away with facts, walk away with honesty. Yet I feel this energy isn't used to that. This is someone who is used to making something very complicated, thinking they could manipulate situations. This energy is about to put themselves in something they may not be able to get out of. Let's get some final energy here. Let's bear with the messages. This is a main male coming out. This is a masculine energy. This does not have to be male or female. Please take it how it resonates. But this energy was not sitting in a space where they could make an honest or a valuable decision. Someone should have thought twice. Being hot and cold caused something to crash and burn when it comes to a courtship. Someone was being cutthroat, cold-hearted. Now this energy could be sitting in a space of poverty. This is coming out as someone who should know better. This is a mature energy who is going through judgment, feeling imprisoned when it comes to a lover situation. Someone thought that they were going to come out on top in this situation, but they didn't. In fact, they know they made you wait, turned a household upside down, turned a family upside down. This is an official energy who didn't care enough not to hurt the innocent. Now this energy is wanting to send a message of concern because they know that you are a gift. This is someone who is thinking about you as we speak.
Food for thought.
This is someone who is thinking about you right now. This energy knows that you are a gift. Now they're dealing with a false energy, a false person or community. A community that keeps them in bad health, mentally, physically. And now they are in despair about it. This energy is in deep despair about a marriage, a close bond, something that is no longer there. A mature woman, a mature energy. Now they're dealing with a false female. They now feel like it's a thief, a taker. But I feel this energy sitting in this space of poverty was... Wow. I feel like that was meant to be. Someone was never supposed to be rewarded for their choices. These choices that took them nowhere. But as I said before, this is someone who thinks about you all the time. They just don't have the right tools to make something work or make something happen. Let's get some more energy here, Holy Spirit. What are the messages here? What are the messages here? Guilty. So there is jealousy surrounding this energy. And a lot of guilt. Someone knows they are guilty for betraying you, using sex as a tool. Because now they feel rejected. Something unplanned is going on and this energy is upset, frustrated, and trying to numb the pain. Someone is trying to numb the pain, shutting the world out, and regretting the fact that they set you free. Someone regrets the fact that they let you slip away, and now this energy is frustrated. Feeling like people are watching them. Third party is all over this energy. They feel like they don't have their own thoughts, their own energy. They can't make decisions on their own. Someone regrets rejecting you. Someone regrets pushing you away. Someone regrets putting you in a position to make you think twice about them because now you may not even think of them at all. This is someone who is surrounded by jealous energy and now they're starting to see it. But I feel this energy just might be too late because they were trying to seek this attention. They were being irresponsible, and now this energy is thinking about the past, how they were put on a spell, or the fact that they were being blackmailed. Now they're wanting to give some type of apology or plead with you about something. But for many of you, you feel like this energy is completely delusional. After what they have done, it's going to be hard to convince you otherwise or reconcile. This energy is on cringe, wanting to love bomb you, but I feel this energy is dealing with a lot of karma. This energy is dealing with a lot of karma and drowning in emotions. They trusted the wrong people. The trust was never there. Now they're dealing with arguments, fights, mother-in-laws. Please take it how it resonates. But someone is dealing with someone they feel is overbearing, causing problems. A phantom third party. Someone feels like they got catfished. Now they're lovesick. Wanting to reach out, wanting you to reach out, but they feel like you no longer feel the same way that you used to. I feel like someone is wanting to make this offer towards you. They want you to play this game. As I said before, this energy is wanting you to hurt the third party. Wow. Wow, this energy. Wow. This is crazy. This energy is thinking about something. They're insinuating something. Someone has the balls to insinuate something. Ill-gotten gains. Someone is lost without you. Someone is trying to break free, but they're telling a lot of lies to do it. This is someone who is insecure and has some type of complex here. A godlike complex where something is clouding their judgment. And I feel when this energy is sitting in this space, they tend to rebel, vandalize, sabotage. This is someone who has a hidden agenda, hidden intentions. When it comes to someone they feel is a chameleon, someone they feel is not who they claim they are. In fact, they're right. This third party is not who they claim they are, but I feel this energy has already took the bait. This energy has a hidden agenda when it comes to this chameleon. There is domestic violence, verbal abuse, physical abuse, threats, someone playing the victim, fake love. Fake love when it comes to a karmic situation, relationship, or environment where they're trying intentionally to burn a bridge. But I feel this energy doing something in this manner will only bring a dead end. It's going to be hard to watch, but it's hard not to watch as well. But for many of you, you're going to dodge a bullet. Many of you are going to dodge a bullet when it comes to this situation because you're dealing with a narcissist. Someone who has very childish tendencies, and this is why they're handling this situation the way that they are. This is someone who is also trying to numb the pain, substance abuse. That is not for everyone, but I also feel there's a deep sense of resentment for where they are. Someone feels like it's going to be impossible to reconcile with you, but they feel like they can get you to team up with them when it comes to hating the third party. But I feel like this energy is going to come up short. This energy is going to come up empty when it comes to you because this energy has no clue, truly, of who you are. Because if they did, they would never ask you to do this. They would have never asked you to do this because it's not who you are. You're not about killing, stealing, and destroying. That is their energy, and this is why they're always falling at the end of the day. This is why things are never truly working out. This is someone in the energy of wanting to get back at someone, and as I said before, they have this bright idea of thinking that they're going to add you to the plan. But I don't think you're going to do it. This is someone in deep thought about their actions, yet I still feel they're playing a very childish and deadly game to get what they want. And I just don't feel these lies are going to make any changes. Not the kind of changes that they want. I feel like this is someone who feels they finally came up with a plan to free themselves of the mess they've made, but they're also planning to destroy a couple of people or hearts in the process as punishment or even revenge. Yet, just like everything else that they have planned or schemed in the past, this will also fail or fall apart. Yet either way, it's about to get real messy. Let's get some final energy here, Holy Spirit, with some final messages here. Final messages here for the collective energies. This energy does not have a stable situation. This energy could be going from place to place. If not, this energy is definitely concerned about where they are. Whether that's mentally or spiritually, someone is concerned. So someone could be moving in silence because they don't want the third party to know their next move. This energy is definitely holding on to something. Someone knows there's guilt. Wow. There's a lot of guilt when dealing with this situation, but they're looking at this third party as a hater now. Someone who has done some type of witchcraft on their life. They're wanting to get back. They're upset. This energy is really upset at this third party. They feel like it's the reason why they lost you. The one thing that really mattered. But I feel this energy is just as guilty as this third party. They chose where they are. Even if it's not where they want to be. But I feel this energy had a choice to make, and they just made the wrong choice because they were being a weirdo. Thinking they could make some type of move without you, someone is realizing that is not the case. This energy is showing up as a professional ghoster, a false energy who is two-faced. A false energy who is two-faced and going through a crisis. This crisis could be connected to their unemployment or insecurities or the fact that they're pinching pennies. But this energy feels like a loser. Someone feels like a loser because once again, they got lost. Someone got lost because they didn't see something for what it was. Someone didn't take a closer look. Now this energy is stressed. This energy is stressed out and wanting to spin the block, wanting to come back your way. This energy wants to break free of what they're going through.
Food for thought. 313.
Wanting to break free from a distorted energy. Someone knows that you are the missing piece. Yet they're starting to feel gullible to the games that someone is playing. The mindfuckery. Someone feels like a loser, wanting to break free from a groupie. They're miserable. This energy is completely miserable and wanting to seek some type of revenge here. But I feel what goes around definitely comes around. And what they're dealing with is their own karma. Whatever they have sent out into the universe is definitely being received. And if this energy has assassinated your character in any way, they're also getting that in return as well. This energy is very paranoid. Paranoid when it comes to a karmic energy, a false environment. They could possibly be receiving hate messages or sending hate messages. Please take it how it resonates. But someone feels like you turned your back. Someone feels like you're turning your back because you're not wanting to participate in this scheme that they've come up with. And they feel like you just gave them to the streets. They feel like a stray. But since you're just tired of what they put you through. You're tired of being swindled by the swindler. A career criminal or someone who is always putting you through something. You're just not wanting to take the risk. This energy is upset that you're not interested, but you're just too focused on self. You're no longer wanting to take the risk that this energy is always taking because there's no abundance in it. There's no reward. Yet I feel this is someone who's about to find that out the hard way. This is someone who is upset and embarrassed and feels they need to do something, anything, to retaliate. Yet I feel they really don't understand that retaliation is never the key. Yet they're about to learn that walking away with a lesson learned is the only option. Because if they truly knew you, they would have known you would have never gone for this. as they are hoping you join them in giving this third party the same pain given to you. Yet many of you have shown you are not the same, as I don't see you playing the game they want you to play. Because I don't see you being willing to do this, as you don't want the karma or even the confusion, as I see you closing or breaking a cycle when it comes to this. This is not something you are wanting to participate in, and I definitely see you losing interest, whether that's in this situation or this energy who is playing this dirty game, because they're not going to get anything out of it but more confusion. As I said before, I see you breaking a cycle, especially since you already know you can't find peace in someone else's misery. Yet I definitely feel the way they ended up handling things will make you put your guard up even more, as I sense you're about to do the right thing, even if they would have never done the same for you. I hope you guys have enjoyed this message and has gained some food for thought. If so, let me know by commenting down below or liking this video. Hope to see you again, guys. Bye.